mommy says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm a special little guy. I am a princess.
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel sent down from the sky. My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is as handsome, strong as me.
It's true, he indulges my tendency to bulge,
but I'm his little soldier. Hop, 2, 4, 3. My mommy says I'm a miracle. Well, look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day dog chopped the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no peer for a miracle like me. My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is as bold or tough as me. Has my daddy told ya? One day when I'm older, I can be a soldier and shoot you in the face.
For beauty and brilliance these days, it seems that our millions of these 1 in a billion these days. Specialness is de rigueur, above average. It's average, go figure. Is it somewhat a miracle calculus that such frequent miracles don't render each one on miraculous?
My mommy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day don't choke the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no peer for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a precious Berlina. She has never seen a picture Berlina. She says if I'm keen, I have to cut down on the cream. But I'm a Berlina, so give me more cake!
Take another picture of our angel from this angle over here.
She is clearly more emotionally developed than her peers.
What a dear!
Yoo-hoo! Look out for me!
Put honey on your brother.
Smell for mom, smell for mother.
I think she blinked.
Then take another.
Have you seen the school report? He's got the C on his report.
What? Have to change to school. His teacher's clearly falling short.
He's just delightful,
hilarious, and insightful.
Might she be a little brighter than her class?
Oh, yeah, she's definitely advanced.
My mommy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day Job chopped the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no peer for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle, but I'm as tiny and as shiny as a miracle. You could be a miracle, but it's a true miracle. There's never been a miracle, miracle is.
Look, is this gonna take much longer, Doctor? I've got a plane to catch at 3. I'm competing in the biannual International Amateur Salsa and Ballroom Dancing Championships in Paris.
You're getting on a plane, Mrs. Wormwood.
Of course I am. I always compete, Doctor. And this time I have a secret weapon. Rodolfo. He's part Italian, you know. Very supple. And he has incredible upper body strength.
Mrs. Wormwood, I think we should have a talk.
So, what is it? What's wrong with me?
Mrs. Wormwood, do you really have no idea?
Yes?
Mrs. Wormwood, I want you to think very carefully about this. What do you think might be the cause of this?
Am I? Look, am I fat?
Mrs. Wormwood, you're pregnant.
What?
You're going to have a baby.
But I've got a baby. I don't want another one. Isn't that something you can do?
You're 9 months pregnant.
Antibiotics, or, oh my good Lord, what about the biannual International Amateur Salsa and Ballroom Dancing Championships?
A baby. Mrs. Wormwood, the best gift that the natural world can bestow upon us has been handed to you. A life, a being, a wonderful new being is about to walk into your life and bring magic and happiness and wonder.
Oh, bloody hell.
Every life I bring into this world restores my faith in humankind.
Push, Mrs. Wormwood, push!
I'll push you in a minute.
This newborn life, a canvas yet unpainted. This still unbroken skin. This uncorrupted mind.
Every life
is unbelievably
unlikely.
Their chances of existence almost infinitely small.
Infinitely small.
The most common thing in life is
life.
And yet every single life, every new life is a miracle.
my son?
Mr. Wormwood, are you smoking a cigarette?
What? Oh, of course, I'm sorry, Doctor. This calls for a proper smoke. My word, he's an ugly little thing.
He's one of the most beautiful children.
Where's his thingy?
His what?
His thingy. His doodah. His whatchamacallit. Where's his thingy? What have you done with it?
Mr. Wormwood, this child doesn't have a thingy.
A boy with no thingy? Look what you've done, you stupid woman. This boy's got no thingy.
Mr. Wormwood, this child doesn't have a thingy because this child is a gal. A beautiful, beautiful little gal.
Is there still time for the biannual International Amateur Sausage and Ballroom?
Competition's finished. You missed it. Don't suppose we could exchange it for a boy now, could we?
This is the worst day of my life. Oh, my undercarriage doesn't feel quite normal. My skin looks just revolting in this foul fluorescent light, and this gown is nothing like the semi-formal, semi-Spanish gown I should be wearing in the semi-finals tonight. I should be dancing the Tarantella, King Monfella, Italiano, not dressed in hospital cotton, with an ouchie front bottom, and this horrible, smelly little horrible animal I have ever seen.
I can't find his Frank and Bean.
Every life is unbelievably unlike.
My mommy says I'm a miracle.
The chances of existence almost infinite.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy.
The most common thing in life is love. Yet every single life, every new life is a miracle.
Mommy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mummy says I'm a jumped up little gem, that kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart mouth girl like me. Mum says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Right, so 155 brand new lottery cards. All the good runners. Well, let me put it this way. You already beat them in a race. No, sir. Yes, sir. They are indeed good runners. So, how much?
Harry! Look at this! She's reading a book! That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
Miguel.
And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry! Stories! Who wants stories? I mean, it's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'll call you straight back. Would you shut up? I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to listen to this? It's your fault you spent us into trouble and expect me to get us out. What am I, a Fleming escapologist?
Escapologist, he says. What about me, then? I've got a whole house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. If you're an escapologist, then I must be an acrobat to balance off the lot, the world's greatest acrobat. I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening, you hoary little man.
But I'm going to make us rich.
Rich? How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessmen, very, very stupid. And your genius husband is going to sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair, listen to the boy.
I'm a gal.
Fair doesn't get you anywhere, you thick-headed twit brain. Thank heavens Michael here has inherited his old man's brains. Aye, son.
Michael!
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it. But I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you have spoken to me tonight.
This is your fault with your stupid books and stupid reading.
What? I didn't do anything. That's not right.
Right. I tell you something, go off to school in a couple of days' time, you'll be getting right there. I know your Ed mistress, Agatha Trunchbull, and I've told her all about you and your smarty pants ideas. Great, big, strong, scary woman she is. Used to compete at the Olympics, throwing the hammer. Imagine what she'll do to a little squeaky goblin like you, boy.
I'm a gal.
Off to bed, you little bookworm.
Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. Innocent victims of their story. Like Romeo and Juliet. 'Twas written in the stars before they even met. That love and fate and a touch of stupidity would rob them of the hope of living happily. The endings were often a little bit gory. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we are told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're lit so you can do a lot, you mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong. Keep out of reach of children. Oily violet hair tonic for men. Yup. In a slip of a boat, there's a tiny revolt. In a seat of a war, and a creak of a floorboard, the storm can begin with the flap of a wing. The tiniest mite packs, the mightiest sting. Every day starts with a tick of a lock. All escapes starts with a click of a lock. If you're stuck in your story and want to get out, you don't have to cry, you don't have to shout, 'cause if you're little you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top, you won't change a thing. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is going to put it right for me. Nobody but me is going to change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
In business, son, a man's hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means a good brain. Now, the secret to my success is...
Secrets!
Yes, secrets. The secret to my success is this. Oil of Violet's hair tonic for men. Stand back, son. Your old man's going to work. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Whoa, that's what's that, all right. Oh, yeah. Whoa, that's the bananas right there. Whoa, yeah. You see, in business, son, a man can simply not fail to get noticed when he looks like this.
Secret!
Your hair! It's green!
Good Lord, woman, have you started already? It's not even 8:30. My hair's green!
What on earth did you do that for? Why do you want green hair?
I didn't do anything. I don't want green hair.
Maybe use some ammonium peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man.
My hair. My lovely hair. Oh, good Lord. My deal with the Russians. What am I going to do?
I know what you can do.
What? What is it? What could I do?
You can pretend you're an elf.
Yes, that's it. What are you talking about, you fool? The boy's a loony.
Mom, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. Go on, creep on back to that library of yours or something. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
Oh, Matilda, what a pleasure to see you here in the library again, are we?
Yes, I mean, my mom wanted me to stay home with her. She hates it when I go out. She misses me so much. Dad, too. He loves having me around. But I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
You are so clever. Your parents must be very proud of you. And do you tell them lots of stories like you do with me? I love your stories, Matilda. And that's not a hint, by the way, but if you did happen to have a story...
Goodbye, Mrs. Phelps. See you next week.
Oh, goodbye, Miss Honey. Good luck with the Tolstoy. As I was saying, that wasn't a hint, but if you did happen to have a story you wanted to tell...
Who's that lady?
That lady? Oh, that was Miss Honey. She's going to be a teacher.
That lady is my...
Yes, you're a teacher. Now, are you going to tell me a story or not?
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist who could escape the form of any look that was ever invented, and an acrobat who was so skilled it seemed like she could actually fly, fell in love and got married. They performed some of the most incredible feats together anyone has ever seen, and people would come from miles around. Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for each other, which was so deep they said cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep of joy. They moved into a beautiful old house at the edge of town. In the evenings, they would walk and take an air, and each night the children of the town would wait in anticipation, hoping for a glimpse of that shiny white scarf the acrobat always wore, for they knew they only had to cry, "Tricks! Tricks!" and the great performers would instantly oblige with the most spectacular show, just for them. But, although they loved each other, although they were famous, and everyone loved them, they were sad.
We have everything.
We have everything the world has to offer, said the wife.
We have everything. But the one thing.
We do not have a child.
Patience, my love.
Patience, my love, the husband replied. Time is on our side. Even time loves us.
Oh, Matilda.
But time is the one thing no one is the master of. And as time passed, they grew quite old and still had no child. And at night, they would listen to the big, empty house and just imagine how wonderful it would be with the sounds of a child playing.
Matilda, this is quite sad.
Do you want me to stop?
Don't you dare.
The sadness overwhelmed them and drew them to even more incredible feats, as the work became the only place they could escape the inescapable tragedy of their lives. And so, they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It is called!
said the husband, announcing the event to the world's press, who gathered to listen in a bated breath.
The burning woman, hurling through the air, with dynamite in her hair, over sharks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage. And
it is
the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It is our destiny, said the wife, smiling sadly, and slipping her hand into his. It is where the loneliness of life had led us.
What happened next?
I don't know.
What? But isn't there some more? Just like a tiny bit more? Well, I suppose your mother will be waiting. Actually, I could set something up.
Goodbye, Miss Phelps. See you tomorrow.
Oh, goodbye, Matilda. After your first day of school.
My mommy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm his special little guy.
I am a princess. And I am a prince. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel.
So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or princess? You'll soon see it's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail, I've been trapped inside this cage for ages, this living hell. But if I try I can't remember back before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. Like you I was curious, so innocent I asked 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer, listen up and I will teach you a thing or two. You listen here, my dear, you'll be punished so severely if you step out of line. If you cry, it'll be double. You should stay out of trouble and remember to be extremely careful.
Why?
Why? Did you hear what he said? Just you wait for phys ed.
What's phys ed?
Physical education. It's Trunchbull's speciality.
My mom says I'm a miracle. Ah!
My daddy said I would be the teacher's pet.
Ah! School is really fun, according to my mom. Ah! Dad said I learned the alphabet.
The alphabet? You've got to learn to listen, kids.
And so you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or princess, you will soon see there's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life, as you know, is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I'm trapped inside this cage for ages, this living hell. But if I try, I can't remember right before my life had ended, when my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. Like you, I was curious, so listen, I asked 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer, listen up and I will teach you a thing or two. You listen here, my dear, you'll be punished so severely if you step out of line. And if you cry, it will be double. You should stay out of trouble and remember to be extremely careful. Why?
Why? Didn't you hear what we said? Just you wait for phys ed.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y? Just you wait for phys ed.
morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. Your first day at school. Now, do any of you know any of your 2 times tables? Wonderful. Matilda, isn't it? Please stand and do as much as you can.
1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 2 is 6, 4 times 2 is 8, 5 times 2 is 10, 6 times 2 is 12, 7 times 2 is 14, 8 times 2 is 16, 9 times 2 is 18, 10 times 2 is 20.
Oh, my word, that is very...
11 times 2 is 22, 12 times 2 is 24, 13 times 2 is 26, 14 times 2 is 28, 15 times 2 is 30.
Stop, good heavens! How far can you go?
I don't know. Quite a long way, I think.
Do you think you could tell me what 2 times 28 is?
56.
Well, yes. Now, how about this? Now, this is much harder, so don't worry if you don't get it, but 2 times 487. If you took your time...
974.
12 sevens.
84.
What?
Let's move on from maths for the time being and look at reading. Can anyone read this?
Me.
Very well, Nigel. Yes, I think that's enough, Nigel. We don't want you to bust a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender.
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yes.
Matilda.
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Well, yes. I needed to learn to read words so that I could read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read words, you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself, Matilda?
Oh, yes. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few? In a week? My, that is good. What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, Tessa the Dubervilles, Lord of the Rings, Kim, The Invisible Man, Secret Garden, Crime and Punishment, and Sig of the Dump.
Knock on the door, Jenny. Just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic. Knock on the door, Jenny. There's nothing to fear. You're pathetic. It's just a door. You've seen one before. Just knock on the door. Look at you trying to hide, silly. Standing outside the principal's office like a little girl. It's just pathetic. Look at you hesitating, hands shaking. You should be embarrassed. You're not a little girl. It's just pathetic. Knock on the door, Jenny. What are you waiting for? Just knock on the door. Perhaps I'll wait. She's probably having a meeting or something and won't want to be interrupted. If anything, caution in these situations is sensible. One should avoid confrontation where possible. I'll come back later then. But this little girl, this miracle. Knock on the door, Jenny. Just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Well, yes, headmistress. There's, in my class, that is, there is a little girl called Matilda Wormwood and...
Wormwood? Like Mr. Harry Wormwood of Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me all about that one, though. Says she's a real brat.
Oh, no, headmistress, I don't think Matilda is that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, honey?
Bambinatum est magitum.
Bambinatum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense. Haven't I told you she's a gangster?
She knows her times tables.
So she's learned a few tricks.
But she can read.
So can I.
I must tell you, headmistress, that in my opinion, that Matilda be placed in the top form with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about rules, honey? Rules!
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules in my school? Look at my trophies, see how my trophies gleam. In the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969. Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? Well, like Al, as I stepped up to the circle, did I change my plan? What? As I chalked up my palms, did I wave my hands? I did not. As I started my spin, did I look at the view? Did I drift off and dream for a minute or two? Do you think I faltered or mended my rotation? Do you think I altered my intended elevation? As the hammer took off, did I change my grunt from the grunt I had practiced for many a month? Not a jot, not a dot, did I stray from the plot? Not a detail of my throw was adjusted or forgotten. Not even when the hammer left my hand and sailed high up above the stands. Did I let myself go? No, 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 no! No. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children! 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
And if you want to success, you don't need sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little squid to toe the line. Sing, Jenny.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
I apply just one simple rule to hammer throwing life and school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the volley line and tow it. And always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out!
I must tell you, headmistress, that it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty, stinking, slimy, great big question asking, how dare they speak to me like that? Who the hell do they think they are? Flippin', filthy, nasty, stupid Russians!
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich!
It's the mileage. They took one look at the mileage and said the cars were knackered. I told them I said the mileage was so high was because of a manufacturing mistake.
Is that true?
Of course it's not true.
So you lied?
Of course I lied.
And they didn't believe you?
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair!
I've got hair.
And what's this, another Fleming's book? What's wrong with the telly?
She's got no respect, that one. It's all books and stories.
No, it's a lovely book. Honestly, she...
Lovely? Here's what I think of your lovely.
No, it's from the library. It's a library book.
You show the little brat.
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you stick that stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a gal.
Matilda, can I ask you a question? Do all those brains in there give you a headache? I mean, they got to hurt, all squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Right, well, I'd better stick around, just in case they start to squeeze out of your ears. You're going to need help. I'm Lambda, by the way. I think it's the best if we're best friends.
Ah!
Somebody poured a whole can of drink onto the trenchman's chair, and when she sat down, her knickers stayed stuck to the seat. Somebody told her I did it, but I never did, and now she's after me. That's so fair. That's so fair at all.
You're done, kid. You're finished.
Once Trunchbull decides you're guilty, you're squished.
Yesterday, she caught Julius Rotwinkle eating a licorice ulcer during science class. She just picked him up and swung him around and threw him out the window.
Don't listen to them. That didn't happen. They're just trying to scare us.
Oh, Matilda, they're saying she's going to put me in chokey.
What's chokey?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws food into. They say she's lined it with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good.
And it's made of spikes and wood.
And it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges squeak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat.
Not the end of your nose.
And when you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth.
Oh, wait, look. When did this happen?
20 minutes ago, but why? Oh no, she's coming! You better hide! Quick, lasers! Oh, Matilda, please don't tell her where I am. She'll... Now!
You spear-eating spleen. Where is a maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those coats. Well, he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Yes, you see, unfortunately, Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder, narcolepsy. This disorder is characterized by the sufferer experiencing bouts of chronic fatigue and often falling asleep without any warning at all. We put him under those coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Yeah, narcolepsy.
I probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Oh, Mom, is it time for school yet? Well, this isn't my bedroom at all. Hi, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thripp,
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
what have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
My mommy says she likes them. She says they make me look pretty.
Well, then your mother is a twit.
Look out! She's coming into land! Here she comes!
You, what is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
She's my best friend.
Yes, sir. Brand new stock. Completely different cars. Green hair. Oh, it was, National Green Air Day, celebrating all the wonderful green things in the world like lettuce and snot. So tomorrow at 1, absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Doos vada. Now that's how you do. What the? Well, I'm going to leave it on. It looks like rain.
Yes. My name is Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Pit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Well, come in if you must. This is Rodolfo. It's something like that. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Ciao.
A parle italiano. Bene? Ciao, Rodolfo Piacere. Come stai?
What? Babes, who is this? You know what interruptions do to my energy flow.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda is in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
Come on, doll, don't waste this. I can feel it in my hips.
I'm not in favour of girls getting all clever pants, Miss Hussey. A girl should think about makeup and hair dye. Looks are more important than books. Now, look at you. Look at me. You chose books. I chose looks.
I beg your pardon.
I'm on fire here. Come on.
But Matilda can calculate complicated figures in her head in an instant.
Calculate this.
Woo! Fantastico!
Her mind is incredible. With a little help from us, she could...
Mind. Mind. You really don't know anything, do you? Somewhere along the way, my dear, you've made an awful error. You oughtn't blame yourself now. Come along. You seem to think that people like people what are clever. It's very quaint, it's very sweet, but wrong. People don't like smarty pants what go around claiming that they know stuff we don't know. Now here's a tip. What you know matters less than the volume with which what you don't know is expressed. Content has never been less important, so you have got to be loud. Girl, you gotta learn to stand up and stick out from the crowd. Whee! A little less flat, a lot more heel. A little less fact, a lot more feel. A little less brains, a lot more hair. A little less sense, a lot more derriere. No one's gonna tell you when to shake your tush. Well, you got a life to hide it under a bushel. No one's gonna look if you don't stand out. No one's gonna listen if you don't shout. No one's gonna care if you don't care. So go and put some highlights in your hair, 'cause you gotta highlight what you got. Even if what you got is not a lot, you gotta be loud. You gotta give yourself permission to shine, stick out and be proud. Whee! A little less, a lot more sing. A little less shh, a lot more shring. A little less dressing like your mom. A little more bum 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 bum. I look nice. You don't. No one's gonna tell you when to wiggle your bum-bum.
No one's gonna love you if you don't know the rumba.
Everybody loves a little something exotic.
But learning a language is over the top.
It doesn't really matter if you don't know not.
As long as you don't know it with a bit of clout.
The less you have to sell, the harder you sell it. The less you have to say, the louder you yell it. The dumber the act, the bigger the confession. The less you have to show, the louder you dress it. You gotta get up. You gotta get up and be loud. Loud, loud, loud. Your judges.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You are going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me. And another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so, the great day arrived. It was like the entire world had gathered to see the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic-class hammer thrower, who loved nothing better to do than to scare the children of the town. And people would say that in her dark and brooding heart, she resented both her sister's success and her love. Out came the escapologist, dressed as usual, in his tights and spangly costume. But there was no sight of the acrobat, and no glimpse at all of her shiny white scarf. And instead of musical fanfare, there was silence as he solemnly strode into the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air
with
with dynamite in her hair, over sharks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, has been cancelled!
No! The audience gasped so loud that an airplane caught it on its instrumentation and reported it as an atmospheric phenomenon.
Cancelled because my wife is pregnant!
Hooray! So it does have a happy ending.
Absolute silence. You could have heard a fly burp. But then, suddenly, everyone jumped up and roared in appreciation, and the great feat was instantly forgotten.
Oh, Matilda.
Forgotten. By everyone except, that is, the acrobat's sister. When all had quieted down, she came up to the ring to perform a contract. A contract you have signed to perform this feat, and perform this feat you shall. I pay for the publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. If I give the crowd their money back, where's my profit? My hands are tied. A contract is a contract is a contract. The burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage will be performed and performed this day or after prison you both shall go! But what happened next? I don't know. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Well, I don't think my nerves can wait until tomorrow.
Miss Phelps, are you crying?
Oh,
maybe I shouldn't tell you anymore.
No, Matilda, I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because it must be so wonderful for a child to be wanted so much.
Yes. Wonderful. Goodbye, Miss Phelps.
Matilda, can I speak with you, please? I'm afraid I have not been too successful in getting others to recognize your abilities. So, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a collection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Why, Matilda, this is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood! Matilda Wormwood, where is that maggot?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha! So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
You sneaked into my kitchen and stole my private tea tray with my chocolate cake.
No, I did not!
Yes, you did.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball now, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty.
Okay, look, I stole the cake, all right? And I was maybe, sort of, kind of thinking of admitting it, maybe. But the truth is, I was having a lot of trouble with my belly. I'd scarfed the cake down too quickly, and that was beginning to fight back. But... See?
I'm not guilty. I didn't do anything.
You are guilty because you are a fiend. I shall crush you. I shall pound you. You shall be destroyed.
It was the biggest burp I'd ever done. The biggest burp I'd ever heard. It was the biggest burp I'd ever heard about. It's like the whole world went silent for that burp to exist. And then, as a great cloud of chocolatey gas wafted across the classroom, past Lavender, past Alice, past Matilda, and then my great, big, beautiful chocolatey burp which seemed to have a mind of its own, wafted full into the face of Trunchbull.
Bruce! Bogtrotter!
Yes, miss?
You enjoyed my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Oh, yes, I did. But
Oh, no,
sorry.
no. It's quite all right. As long as you enjoyed it, that's the main thing.
Oh, it is?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did, thank you.
Wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. Gives me a glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Oh, yes, I'm full.
Oh, no, you're not full. You're not full until I say you're full. And I say criminals like you are not full until you've eaten the entire thing.
But!
You haven't got time for but. Eat!
But I got this all!
Hey, mistress, he'll be sick! You should have thought of that before you made a pact with Satan and decided to steal my cake! Eat!
He can't!
Eat!
He surely can't!
Eat!
He might explode!
Eat!
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might have been nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He surely can't, you are the man, Bruce. He might explode, Bruce, you are elastic. It's fantastic, look at him go. To the immense, he must go far, Bruce. We all suspected, you have a one, Bruce. Or maybe your largeness is like the TARDIS. Consider only roomier in size. He surely can't, you are the man, Bruce. Oh, Bruce. Never again you subject to abuse. For your immense caboose, should call a truce, Bruce. With every swallow you are tightening the noose. We never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too. The time has come to put that homely tongue to use. No excuse, Bruce. Let out your belt, I think you'll want your trousers loose. Oh, Suffragan, you're almost finished. You'll fit it in, whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in chocolate glory.
Too much, it's just too much.
Come on, Bruce, do it.
Silence!
Bruce! Never again be subject to abuse. For your immense caboose, call a truce, Bruce. Never swallow you are tightening the noose. We never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it.
I'm sorry, Miss Trunchbull. I got carried away.
Oh, it's quite all right. We all get carried away sometimes, even me. Well done, Bogtrotter. Good show. Well, come along.
What?
Oh, did I forget to tell you? That was only the first part of your punishment. There's a second part. And the second part is choking.
No, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can't.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can. Did you think I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Who do you think I am? An idiot? A weakling? A fool? You?
But he's eaten it all. He did what you asked.
I've eaten it all! I've eaten it all! No, please, don't take me to choking! No!
That's not right!
And then for the 50-50 raffle.
Thank you. Come on, I'd like to offer an apology for some of the things that have been going on here tonight. They're not nice things and they're not right things. And we would like to say guarantorically that we do not want any children watching here tonight to go home and try these things out for themselves. I'm, of course, talking about reading books. It's not normal for kids to behave in this fashion. It stunts the mind, wears out the eyes, makes the kids ugly, fatty, betty, sweaty, boring, gaseous, and crucially, it gives them brackets of the mind. We do not condone such activities, and we do so utterly without reservoirs. Here you are. May I just ask who here tonight has read a book? Ugh. What's your name? Yes. Adele. Well, Adele, don't take this the wrong way, but bookworm, stupid little bookworm, reading her books like a stinky little bookworm. You read books like a worm. Worms read books. You read books. Worms are stupid. You're a swarm. That won't stop Adele from reading, but she'll never raise her hand up in a theater again. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the very pinnacle of our achievements as a species, the very reason we bothered evolving out of unicorns in the first place. Somewhere on a show I heard that a picture tells 1,000 words. So telly, if you bother to take a look, is the equivalent of like lots of books. All I know I learned from telly, this big beautiful box of facts. If you know a thing already, baby, you can switch the channel over just like that. Endless joy and endless laughter, folks living happily ever after. All you need to make you wise is 23 minutes plus advertisements. Why would we waste energy turning the pages 1, 2, 3? We can sit comfortably on a lovely bumperlease, watching people singing and talking and doing stuff. All I know I learned from telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telly just how clever a fella I am. Take it away, son. Can't learn that from a stupid book. All I know I learned from telly what to think and what to buy. I was pretty smart already, but now I'm really, really smart. Very, very smart. Endless content, endless channels, endless chats on endless panels. All you need to fill your muffin without having to really think of nothing. Why would we waste energy trying to work at Ulysses? We can sit comfortably on a lovely bumperlease, watching people singing and talking and doing stuff. All I know I learned from telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telly just how clever a fella I am. Who the Dickens is Charles Dickens? Mary Shelley, she sounds smelly. Charlotte Bronte, do not want a. Jane Austen, in the combustion. James Joyce, doesn't say a noise. William Shakespeare, William Shakespeare. And Moby Dick? Easy, Grandma. All together now. All I know I learned from telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telly, a very clever fella I am. You need to fix this mic, okay? Get it fixed? Thank you.
Okay, so 50-50 raffle. We raised $310, so our winner is going home with $155, assuming I did my math right. All right, so if you've got your tickets, you can take those out. Mix this around. Okay, our winning number is 284-7947. All right, congratulations. Thank you. Enjoy Act 2. Was it?
you go. Congratulations. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lavender, by the way, Matilda's best friend. There's a bit coming up that's all about me. Well, not exactly, but I play a big part in it. But I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want to spoil it for you. Well, look, I offered you to get Miss Trunchbull a jug of water, and then, no, I will not say any more because I don't want to ruin it. Well, on the way back, I find a newt. A newt is a really ugly-looking lizard that lives in water. So I pick it up and, no, I will not say any more. I'm going to put the newt in Miss Trunchbull's jug. It's going to be brilliant.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up.
And when I grow up,
I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up.
And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night.
And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square. And I won't care, 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up.
When I grow up, when I grow up, when I grow up, I will be strong enough to carry all the heavy things you have to haul around with you when you're a grown up. And when I grow up, when I grow up, when I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown up. When I grow up, I will dance streets every day, and I'll play with things that moms pretend that moms don't think are fun. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will spend all day just lying in the sun. And I won't burn, 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up.
When I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown up. When I grow
Just
up,
because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change.
when I grow up,
Even if I find myself in this story, it doesn't mean that everything is written for me. If I think the ending is fixed already, I might as well be saying I think that it's okay. And that's not right.
Are you enjoying school?
Yes, bits of it anyways. Miss Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Revenge section? Well, we don't have a revenge section. Why? Is there a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Not a child, exactly.
Matilda, are you sure something's
Would you like to hear the next part of the story?
Story? Did you say so? Well, why did you say so earlier?
Slowly, very slowly, the acrobat wound her shiny white scarf around her husband's neck. For luck, my love, she said, kissing him with the gentlest of kisses. Smile. We have done this 1,000 times. But then suddenly, she hugged him, the biggest hug in the world, so hard that she would hug all the air out of him. And so, they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat ever known to man. The escapologist had to escape the cage, lean out, catch his wife with one hand, grab the fire extinguisher with the other, within 12 seconds before they reached the dynamite, and blew his wife's head off!
Sorry. Go on.
The trick started well. The moment the specially designed dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. The crowd held their breath as she hurled over the shocks and spiky objects. 1 second, 2 seconds, they watched as the flames crept up her dress. 3 seconds, 4 seconds, she began to reach out her arms towards the cage. 5 seconds, 6 seconds, the padlocks pinged open and the huge chains fell. 7 seconds, 8 seconds, the husband grabbed his wife and the child. 9 seconds, 10 seconds, I can't look. 11 seconds, and he grabbed her hand, and suddenly the flames were covered in foam before they both be blown into pieces!
Oh, Matilda. So it does have a happy ending?
No.
No?
No. Maybe it was the thought of the child. Maybe it was the nerve. But the escapologist used just a touch too much foam, and the hands became slippy, and she fell.
Was she all right? Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except for the ones at the ends of her little fingers. However, she did manage to live long enough to have a child. But the effort was too great. Love our little girl. Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we've ever wanted.
Love our girl with everything. She is everything.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
What? But don't things can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did. Because the escapologist was so kind, he never for 1 second blamed the evil sister for what she did. And in fact, he asked her to move in. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, making her wash, cook, iron, and clean, and beating her if she did anything wrong. But always in secret, so the escapologist never suspected a thing. And so, the little girl grew up with the meanest, cruelest, hardest all you could possibly imagine!
I know what we should do. I know what we should do. We should call the police.
No, Miss Phelps! It's just a story.
What? Oh, right, yeah. You are so good at telling stories. Your parents must be so proud. They probably talk about how it's like winning the lottery.
Yeah, they're always saying that, in fact. They say, Matilda was so proud of you. You like winning the lottery. I better go.
Clever. I'm so clever. I'm so very, 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 very clever. I'm so flaming clever. Oh, what a flaming clever fellow I am. Come here, you.
Ooh, stop! There's only one man I do that with.
Everyone gather around. I want my family to share in my triumph. Not you, boy.
I'm a gal.
There I was, 155 knackered old bangers on my hands, all polished up, but the mileage telling the truth that each one was knackered. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't very well drive each one backwards, could I?
Backward!
When suddenly I had the most genius idea in the world. I ran into the workshop, grabbed a drill, and using my incredible mind, I attached it to the speedometer of the car and whacked it in reverse.
Backward!
Yes, backwards exactly, my boy. A drill's motor whirls backwards thousands of times a second, and within minutes, I reduced the mileage on that old rust bucket to practically zero. I did it to every single car.
Backwards!
Stop talking now, darling. There's a good boy.
10 minutes later, the Russians show up. Great, big, nasty face shapes, expensive suits, dark glasses. I don't know who they thought they were.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw it on a program last night.
Badges. That was a program about badges.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now I'll be able to refer Rodolfo all day long.
But you cheated them. That's unfair. They trusted you, and you cheated them.
What is the matter with you? What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go down to that library and tell that old bag you're never to be let in again. And if she does, I'll have her fired. And you will never read another stinking book in your life, young man. I'll put an end to your stories. Now get in there and stay in there, you little creep.
At night, the escapologist's daughter cried herself to sleep, alone, in her room. She never said a single word about the evil aunt's bullying, as she didn't want to cause a fuss, and so she suffered in silence. But that only led the woman to greater cruelties, until one day, she exploded! You're useless, nasty, filthy little creep! And she beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, and went out. But that night, the escapologist happened to come home early, and when he heard the tears of his daughter, he busted the door open!
Don't cry, I am here, little girl. Please don't cry, dry your eyes, wipe away your tears. Little girl, forgive me, I didn't mean to desert you. Don't cry, little girl, nothing can hurt you, you've nothing to fear. I'm here. Have I been so wrapped up for the grief of my wife that I've forgotten the one thing that mattered to us most? I love you so much, my daughter. I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
We shall
We
be
shall be
together,
together
forever. Don't cry, Daddy. I'm alright, Daddy. Please don't cry. Here, let me wipe away your tears.
Forgive me.
Daddy, forgive me.
I didn't mean to desert you.
I didn't want to upset you.
Please don't cry, little girl. Nothing will hurt you. You've nothing to fear. I'm here.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the escapologist's thoughts turned to the evil sisters. An almighty rage grew inside his great heart.
This demon, this villain, this monster. She has sullied the memory of my wife. She's betrayed the trust of her own sister. She's shown cruelty to the most precious reality of my marriage. Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let's see what this creature thinks she can do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
Girl ever saw of her father, 'cause he never came home ever again.
Matilda, I've got those books we spoke about, so if you like.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Oh, no, they're not. There's a time for reading and a time for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Aren't you, Bog Trotter? Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Except for Bog Trotter is now a good little toad. Sit. Miss Honey, it has come to my attention that you do not know how to teach. You teach with fluffiness and kindness and books and stories. To teach a child, you must first break the child. Quiet, maggots.
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, please understand that when I say quiet, you maggots, that you are entirely included in that statement. Where's my jug of water?
Oh, I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you, flabby, disgusting, revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughened you up with a little bit of phys ed. This school of late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking. Reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion, it's a bouquet of dissent. And you may bet your britches this headmistress finds this foul odoriferous, this wholly olfactorily insulting. And so to stop the scent is spread, I find a session of phys ed sorts the merely rank from the revolting. Smell of rebellion comes out in a sweat, and phys ed will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold, just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. The smell of rebellion. 1, 2, 3, 4. In some order.
I can't take it anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mutiny in action.
And that's not right.
For we become too big and greedy. You really need to nip it in the butt. Position 2. Before a worm starts to turn, you must scrape off the dirt and rip it from the mud. Smell of rebellion.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brave, you have been plotting the whip of resistance.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mutiny in action.
Please, miss, please.
Once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be to poop for scheming. Some double time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's step it up double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline for children who are listening, for midgets who are fidgeting and whispering in history. The spattering and smittering, their chattering and tittering is tempered with a smattering of discipline. We must begin insisting on rigidity and discipline, persistently resisting this anarchistic mischiefing. There's mystery to mastering the art of classroom mistressing. It's discipline, discipline, discipline. The simpering and whimpering, the dribbling and spittling, the miss I need a kiss you is an issue we can fix. There's minutes you on pandering and frittering. Well, little ones like this, they just need discipline. Smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, whiff of resistance, pong of dissent, the funk of moral fever rotting. Now imagine a world with no children. Close your eyes and just scream. Imagine, come on, try it, the peace and the quiet, a babbling stream. Now imagine a woods with a cottage, and inside that cottage we find a dwarf called Seek, a carnival freak who can fold paper hats with his mind. And he says, don't let them steal your horses. Don't let them take them away. If you find your way through, they'll be waiting for you, singing, nay, nay.
She's mad.
Aha! And there, just like I said, the stinky maggot rears his head. Even the piteous, squittiest mess can harbor seeds of stinkiness. Have you ever seen anything more repellent? Have you ever smelled anything worse than the smell of rebellion? The stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, the whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is squashed. The marvelous sweaty discipline has squashed this sickening stench away.
Look, it's the newt. Can you see it? I've got the newt. I'm gonna put on Miss Trunchbull.
Quiet! I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
That's because you, Miss Honey, are wet. You are a weakling. You are a sniveling little newt. Newt, it's a...
What is it? It's a snake.
Watch out, Miss Trunchbull. It's going to bite.
I bet it's poisonous.
Quiet, children, please.
You did this.
What? No, not me. I didn't.
You cockroach, you vile little sinner.
Ow! No, stop!
Stop now that we've only just begun.
Ow! Ow!
You're going to pull his ears off.
Miss Honey, I've learned from years of experimentation that the ears of little kids do not just come off, they simply stretch. In fact, I think I can feel these ones stretching now.
Miss Trunchbull, no!
Ah! Stop! Stop! Stop it, you big fat bully!
You, madame, are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall strap you to a trolley and wheel you out with a muzzle over your mouth. I shall crush you. I shall pound you. You shall be destroyed. You are the reason that these little maggots will suffer. All because of you. Yes, you.
Have you ever wondered what I have about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red, and how if we are traveling at almost speed of light, we're holding a light, that light will still travel away from us at the full speed of light, which seems right in a way, but I'm trying to say, I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside of my head, I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me fully written, and everyone sounds like they seem to like shouting. The noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I wish they'd just stop. My dad and my mom and the tallies, the stories would stop for just once. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right, but the noise becomes anger, and the anger is light, and this burning inside me would usually fade, but it isn't today. And the heat and the shouting, my heart is pounding, my eyes are burning, and suddenly everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. Just that still sort of quiet, like the sound of a page being turned into a book, or a pause of a walk in the woods. Quiet, like silence, but not really silent. Just that nice kind of quiet, like the sound when you lie upside down in your bed. Just the sound of your heart in your head. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm, like I've sailed into the eye of the storm. Tip, tip over, tip, tip over.
Look at you standing there like the squid of all squids. I am a match for you. I shall crush you, I shall pound you, I shall perform experiments on you. You shall be, ah! There's a knee to my knickers! Ah! It's adding noise!
Well, that was interesting. But I think we all better go home while we still can. Matilda?
Watch!
Matilda, I think it's best we go before...
Watch, please! I did it with my eyes. Am I strange?
How do you fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think it is? That thing with my eyes.
I can't think that I know, Matilda, but I don't believe we should be frightened of it. I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
So you mean I have too many brains, so they have to squish them out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have a girl as clever as you?
Yeah, he's very proud. He's very, very, very proud. He's always saying that, in fact. That's not true. That's not what he actually says. He calls me a liar, a creep, and a nasty little freak.
I see. Well, here we are, home sweet home.
Miss Honey, are you poor?
Yes, I am, very.
They don't pay teachers very much?
Well, no, they don't, actually. But I am poorer than most because of other reasons. You see, I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking when I came across this old shed. I fell completely in love with it. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad. But I moved in, and I've lived here ever since.
Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
Matilda, I'm not strong like you. You see, my father died when I was young. Magnus was his name. He was very kind. But when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel, like you can hardly imagine. And when I got my job as a teacher, she made me sign a contract saying I'd pay her back for looking after me all those years. She had written everything down, every tea bag, every electricity bill, every tin of beans. And I had to pay her back every penny. And she even produced a document saying that my father had given her his entire house.
Did he really? Magnus, did he really just give her the house?
I don't know, but I find it hard to believe. Just like I cannot believe that he would have killed himself, which is what she said happened.
She did him in, don't you think, Miss Honey?
I don't know, Matilda. All I know is that years of being bullied by that woman made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
And that's why you live here.
This roof keeps me dry when the rain falls. This door helps to keep the cold at bay. On this floor I can stand on my own 2 feet. On this chair I can write my lessons. On this pillow I can dream my nights away. And this table, as you can see, well, it's perfect for tea. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. It isn't much, but it is enough.
But Miss Honey, she's got your father's house. She's got everything that's yours.
On these walls I hang wonderful pictures. Through this window I can watch the seasons change. By this lamp I can read. And I am set free. And when it's cold outside, I feel no fear. Even in the winter storms, I am warmed by a small but stubborn fire. And there is nowhere I would rather be. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. For this is my house. This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. For this is my house. This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough.
Don't cry.
And when it's cold and bleak,
Please
I
don't
feel
cry.
no
I am
fear.
here, little girl.
Even in the
Please don't
deepest
cry,
storms,
don't cry.
I am warmed
Let me
by a
wipe
small
away your
but
tears.
stubborn fire.
Forgive
Even
me.
when outside
I
it's
didn't mean
freezing,
to desert
I
you.
don't pay much heed.
I know that I hurt
everything I need is in here. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. It isn't much, but it is enough for me.
Miss Honey, is this your father's scarf?
Well, yes, it is. You see, my mother gave it to him before she died. You see, she was
An acrobat?
Well, yes. How did you... And my father was
An escapologist?
Matilda, how do you know that?
So those were your parents?
What? Who? I don't...
The people in my story.
What story?
I've been telling a story. I thought it was made up, but it's true. It's your life. I've seen your life.
You've seen my life?
She did him in. Let's go to the police.
What? But we can't. We have no evidence.
We can just tell them. Tell them she did it.
Matilda, that wouldn't work. It would be my word against hers, and they would never believe she was capable of murder.
But Miss Honey, she was so cruel to you. She beated you, she shouted at you, she locked you up in tiny cupboards.
Stop, Matilda, please!
Miss Honey, your aunt's a murderer! She killed Magnus! Who is she?
A contract is a contract is a contract.
Miss Trunchbull!
See, children, in this world, there are 2 types of humans. There are winners and losers. I am a winner. I play by the rules and I win. But if I play by the rules and I do not win, then something is wrong. Something is not right. understand when something is wrong, you have to fix it, even if it screams. What are you looking at?
You.
Today, this class is going to be having a very special spelling test. And if you get one wrong, you'll be going to Choki. You. Stand up and spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honeypowder, she's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. Any moron knows that Miss Honey is too soft to teach. You. Stand up and spell the one thing that you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-E-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating.
Of course she's not cheating. She's simply spelling the word.
These specks of dirt can't be that clever.
I have taught them, that is all, with patience and kindness and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madame? You, snot-nose, stand up and spell Amicella caminella osmostosis.
What? But that's not a word. You've just made it up.
Spell ogotichoke, and I must warn you, it has silent letters.
A-M-C-H-E-L-L-A.
Oh dearie dear.
K.
Sorry, it was a silent Z. You go into Choki.
Cat. C-A-F. I got it wrong, miss. You'll have to put me in Choki, too. Dog. D-Y-P. And me.
What?
Table.
No.
P-X-Y-Z. And me.
Stop.
You can't put us all in Choki. Banana. P-X-Q-Y-F.
Maggot. B-W-C-E-X-I-T.
Snot-nose. U-P-O-O-O-O.
Stop, no.
P-U-W-X-Y-T. Big-fat pudding. P-Y-H-E-70.
Stop this.
WWWX. Revolting!
I got you wrong, miss. You'll have to put me in Choki. You can't put us all in Choki. You didn't think I hadn't already thought of that. I've been busy. I've made a whole array of Chokis for each and every one of you. And I am delighted to say that you all failed. Remember, there are two types of people in this world. Winners and losers. And I am a...
The chalk! Look, the chalk!
What?
Look, the chalk. It's writing something.
No, stop it. Who's doing this?
No one. No one's doing anything.
Stop this. Stop.
Agatha.
What? No.
Writing.
What? No.
This is
Magnus.
What? No, it can't be.
Give my Jenny back her house.
What? No.
Then leave.
What? No, it can't be.
Or I will get you.
No.
like you got me.
No.
Run!
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we
fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again.
Chokino slap.
Never again.
Evil leaders.
Never again. My mommy says I'm a miracle. Never again. Never again we'll live behind bars. Never again will we know we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the charge for revolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the charge for revolting. We're revolting. We'll become a screaming horde. Take out your hockey stick and use it as a sword.
Never again will we be ignored.
We'll find out where the chalk is stored and drawing pictures on the board. It's not in something. We're revolting. We can SPL how we live and also
R-E-D-O-L-T-I-N-G. It is too LA for you. We are revolting. We are revolting children. We hear revolting times. We sing revolting songs. Using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sight. It is too LA for you. We are revolting children. We hear revolting times. We sing revolting songs. Using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sight. It is too LA for you. We are revolting.
So, the acrobats and escapologist's daughter received a letter from a solicitor. Their parents' missing will had suddenly shown up, and now they have ownership of this beautiful old house that, up until this moment, had been owned by one Agatha Trunchbull.
As for Miss Trunchbull, she was never seen again. All of the Chokies were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And that was Miss Honey. And it was said that her school was the best school in all the land.
And you know something else? Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. I thought it was because her mind was being challenged, but she said it was because she no longer had the need for superpowers. Sometimes I would look at Matilda, this little girl who had done so much to help others, but who was stuck with parents who were mean and cruel and called her names, and I would start to feel my blood boil. And I would wish that I could just do something.
So that's the end. And as much as I wish I could tell you that it had a happy ending and that Matilda got all the love in the world that she deserves, not all stories have happy endings.
Well, don't stand there gawking. We're going to Spain.
Spain? But why?
Because this idiot, this nit, this twit brain, seemed to think it would be a good idea to sell 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia.
Well, I didn't know they're the flaming mafia, did I? Now, come on. We're leaving here and never coming back.
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda. If she would like to stay with me, that is. I would look after her with love and care and respect, and I'd pay for everything. Would you like that, Matilda?
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Dad, did you just call me...
They'll be here any minute!
Dad, did you just call me a daughter?
They're here! You idiots, I told you!
Just hide behind the books.
They can't damage my legs, my beautiful legs.
Come on.
You are the Wormwood's daughter?
Yes.
Where is your father?
I don't know.
The Wormwood is a stupid man, and being stupid, he assumed I was stupid too. And that's a very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes, I'm afraid my father's quite rude and very, very stupid.
You know this. At least there's one clever one in the family. What is your name, little girl?
Matilda.
I like you, Matilda. You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't have to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I deal with, their thinking's all backwards. Backwards! Ida draki vayas vayu, Mary sasa asada, Rihanna nakomisa stokoyam noi David Guchoy. And she even covers her rats of her father. Yes, it is such a pleasure to meet such a child.
Spasby, Mini, si pratna posma komita, siva mi. Thank you, and it's a pleasure to meet you too.
Ty govoriš ruski? You speak Russian?
Itak Krasvi, Yazik Paknu Yabudu Ivu Raidashi. Not as well as I like to. It's a beautiful language, and I love to learn more.
Matilda, who taught you to speak Russian?
I taught myself, I suppose. I was reading Dvorsky and decided to read it in the language it was written in.
I am Zergi. It's truly an honor to meet you, Matilda Wormwood. Your father's been very stupid and rude to both of us, yes? I can very easily have one of my friends teach him some manners. And when he leaves hospital, he will still be stupid, but not so rude, I think. I give this a gift to you. What do you say?
That is a very tempting offer. But he's my father, and I'm his daughter, and I think I've had enough revenge.
This little girl, this miracle, Matilda.
Da.
No, stilty Dilish, what are you doing?
Yadmal Vushglada. I thought you said yes.
Yatuzadamelstahon Kazalda. I thought you said yes as well.
Matilda, Yastazo, Matilda, Stosari Vismania. What's just the matter with you guys today?
It's Nietzsche Gaspera. Sorry, boss.
He's Nietzsche. Sorry. He's Nietzsche. Sorry.
Your father is very, very, very stupid, but he's very, very, very lucky to have you as his daughter. Although, if I happen to be doing business here again, and I see him, he will not be so lucky.
Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds!
Well, what about the girl? Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes!
And you want to take care of her?
I do.
Well, we are a bit short of room, so yes.
Thank you!
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms.
And she hugged her.
And Miss Honey hugged her back.
And no one noticed as the wormwoods. And Rudolfo! As the wormwoods and Rudolfo sped away into the distance.
Because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that will learn to reach to climb the tree. You get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night, and I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square, and I won't care 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. When I grow up, so you can do all of you. Mustn't let the little thing like this stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, won't change a thing. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
All right, and before anybody leaves, I have a moment that I want to share. Can I have my seniors on stage? Angel and Ava, you as well. You did not need to give me. Oh, lots of moments happening up here. And my other two seniors. So I just want to take this moment to recognize 6 really special people. I told myself I wasn't going to cry, and here I go. These kids are the most wonderful humans I think I've ever had the joy of working with, and we are very, very sad to lose them next year. In fact, I've offered to fail them in psychology, but I don't think I'm allowed. So I just want to take a moment to recognize, and I got you guys books. And so I'll start with Abby, actually, because this is Abby's first show. And I wish that you had joined us sooner because you were amazingly talented, and I'm really, really proud of you. So here's Matilda. And then I have for Braden Fields. Braden, this wasn't your first show here, but it was my first show with these kids, and actually a lot of you were in this show, James and the Giant Peach, which coincidentally is also a Roald Dahl story. So just like Matilda, that for you. And yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Fabulously talented right here, and good at improv. Ava Lang, who has worked in the light booth, was also helped with James and the Giant Peach, was her first show with me as well. Fabulously talented. I don't know what I'm going to do without you next year because I don't know how to work the light board. So you're going to need to stay. Angel Rodriguez, who also did James and the Giant Peach with me, has been my stage manager. She's been an actor. She's done pretty much everything. I can pretty much trust her to run the show without me. So incredibly lucky to have you. Chelsea Peters has been in a lot of shows with me as well. The amount of growth that I've seen in you over the last 6 years has just been incredible. You are fabulously talented, and we're so lucky to have you here. And last but not least, Courtney Peterson, who has, I realized, played a variety of roles, some of which are really strange, and I'm sorry for that. She's been a bird on more than one occasion, and a man, creepy men. But despite that, again, just so talented, and we're so lucky to have her. We're going to miss you a lot. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. These guys deserve the world. Let's give them a round of applause. And thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
I have no idea where we would be without you. You keep this theater alive, and you have recruited so many of us, and as you can see, we all have a deep love for it. I know I personally, and I'm sure everyone else here, don't know where we would be without this group, and everyone backstage too. Hi, I see you. It's so hard to leave it all behind, but I know it's in good hands with the upcoming upperclassmen, so.
Guys, congratulations. Thank you. Wait, let's still have your moment. Good job, you guys.